cover has come out a little.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video from Malaysia Travel Series. And if you know, in the last video, we landed in Langkawi, got our SIM card, and sorted out our currency. And now it is time to head into the city. And for that, we have rented a self-driven car. So we have booked the car in advance on Klook. Although, as you get out of the airport, you see multiple car rental shops at the airport. And if you're good at bargaining, you might get a decent deal. But honestly, I prefer booking online because everything was sorted beforehand and I just wanted a smooth pickup after a long flight. The pickup was super easy. As soon as we arrived, a representative from the Global FAR was already waiting for us at the airport. Given the booking was done online, there were no formalities and unnecessary paperwork. Everything was already managed by the company, and all we had to do was show our physical Indian driving license and passport. And that was it. Trust me, quick and hassle free. We have booked a Perodua Exia car. It is a small automatic four-seater car, which is perfect for 2 to 3 people with luggage. And we paid approximately 360 Malaysian ringgit for 5 days. And the pickup and drop was both at the Langkawi International Airport. A refundable cash deposit of 100 RM was taken during the pickup, which we got back without any issues at the time of returning the vehicle. One very important thing is before driving off and taking the keys, make sure you take the photos and the videos of the car from all the angles for any scratches or dents and highlight it to them to avoid any future issues or problems. And now, if you're wondering that do you even need to rent a self-driven car? Well, for two major reasons, we rented a car here in Langkawi. Number one is that Langkawi does not have a proper public transport. And while Grab taxis are available, the distance between the attractions were pretty far. We checked that beforehand. So if you want the flexibility and comfort, go for a self-driven car. And the second major reason was that the Indian driving license is valid here. And Langkawi follows right-hand drive, just like in India. So it is very easy to get used to it. And the best part here, the roads are fantastic, not too busy, very smooth, and the driving here is actually quite fun. So if you are somebody who loves to drive, you will really enjoy it here. While you may find a lot of videos about how to rent a car and how to return it back in Langkawi, I want to take a moment to give you some extra details around renting a car. So the first thing is that there is no kilometer cap, which means we can drive as much as we want to. The only thing that we need to take care is the fuel meter, and you need to return the car at the same level as when you pick it up. And as we talk about the fuel, now the petrol is super cheap in Langkawi, and driving some extra kilometers won't hurt your pocket. We had to refuel the car ourselves, and honestly, it was a cool experience, I would say. And it reminds me that you should ask your car dealer the fuel type for your car because we forgot to do so and we had to do this to identify.
बनाने जा रहे हैं इसमें तुमने सूंघ के देखा था इसमें कैसे क्या भरा है.
Third thing is always following the driving rules and the speed limits. A very important thing is always park in the designated areas. At most of the places, the parking is free, but there is a spot where you will have to pay for it. But even then, always park in the designated area. If you park illegally, you can get fined. We know it because we got a similar notice and we would not want you to get one too.
मुझे नहीं पता.
And finally, probably the most important tip of this video, make sure that you take proper insurance if you're planning to drive here in Langkawi. We did include insurance in our booking, but what we did not realize was that it came with an excess. That is, only if certain amount of bill is generated based on the accident is when the insurance claim people will give us the claim. So when we had a small accident, we ended up paying for repairs ourselves, and it was around 500 Malaysian ringgit. So you never expect things like these will happen, but smaller incidents can happen now and then, even if you drive very carefully. And it is better to be safe than sorry. That said, the process was really smooth though. We just called the car rental company, and within an hour, somebody showed up at our hotel, checked the damage, they gave us the bill, handed over the replacement car, and took the damaged one back to the workshop. It was super quick and very efficient.
My experience of driving in Langkawi has been amazing. यहाँ पर कुछ things which makes driving a pleasure is बहुत ही सिस्टमैटिक तरीके से गाड़ी ड्राइव होती है. People drive slowly within the speed limit, and the other thing is people follow their lanes while they're driving. As honking, I did not hear even a single horn in last 5 days. People here don't honk at all. People follow the traffic rules as much as they can, and indicators देते हैं, whether for parking, changing lanes, या फिर moving on the side of the road. All kind of indicators are given by people. So my experience of driving here has been amazing.
And finally, for returning the car back, the process was super easy. We simply dropped it off at some spot where we picked it up. It only took 2 to 3 minutes. They checked the fuel levels, and that was it. So that is everything about renting a car in Langkawi. If you have any question, drop them in the comment or DM me on Instagram. And now that we have sorted out our transport, let's talk about what are the best places to stay in Langkawi and where did we stay in the next video. So hit that subscribe button and stay updated. And as always, if you found this video helpful, drop a comment, like and share, and see you in the next one.